Hi friends, we're back again to taste different Florida grown mangoes. This is year 2020 and this year the mango season is early. So we have tons of mangoes ripening on our countertop, and every couple days we will be doing these videos that will be informative, but don't take these seriously. So there will be information, but taste is very subjective, so you based on your own tasting how you like these mangoes. Today we will have three mangoes to taste. One is dot mango, another is Zill mango, and another mango is called K3 or Cassie. Same mango is called Kryptonite as well by Mango Man Homestead. So three different mangoes, three different taste profiles. Before we begin, one very important thing I wanted to tell is that mangoes taste different. Varieties of mangoes taste different, so they have different taste profiles. Some people like one, some people like another, so it depends on person to person what your taste is and what you grew up eating, what kind of mangoes. You will be liking similar taste mangoes, and other person will like different ones. Another very important thing is mangoes grown in different areas of Florida will be tasting different, because we have traveled up and down, south and north, and we found out that same mango is tasting different. Certain places have a certain tasty mango variety. The same variety will taste completely different, not as tasty, grown in a different soil or different microclimate up north or down south. So don't take it like a certain mango variety is not a good tasting mango. It could be good in your microclimate, so don't go whack down a mango tree or rush to buy a mango tree just because a certain mango tasting video tells that this mango is not a good tasting mango. So other thing which I wanted to tell you was, it also depends how soon the mango is picked up. So we found out that I have great respect and admiration for Zill's mango, high performance mango, but I know that they have to provide mango trees for hundreds, if not thousands of nurseries and people around. So they do pick their mangoes early because they need budwood from the trees, and those early picked mangoes, still green and hard, sometimes do not ripen well even with best conditions you give to ripen. They tend to pucker like this one. Let's, for example, Cassie, I don't know how it was. It looked like it was when I got it, the color had changed, but see here, as it started to ripen, it started to pucker here. I really wanted to let it go a little bit longer, because most of the mangoes we got from Zill's, they did not have that ideal brix and ideal taste of that certain variety, and we thought that maybe we needed to let them go a little bit longer if the mango can. So maybe this color change is just on the surface. We will find out. Three different mangoes and three different histories. So before we start cutting them and tasting, I just want to go briefly about each of the mangoes. Zill mango is the oldest of the three. This is a seedling of Hayden, and it has the similar classical taste as Hayden, plus doesn't have any fiber, but big vigorous tree, I heard. You see a small beak here. The mango has a small beak, and you see the same thing happening in a dot mango, but a little bit less. So actually dot is a seedling of Zill. Zill is the parent of dot, and dot obviously is told by many that it's superior tasting, but we'll find out today. K3 or Cassie or Kryptonite is a different taste apparently. It's a seedling of zinc, which many of you might not have heard zinc mango, but many of you have heard about sweet tart mango, Venus mango, and you know the taste is similar, sweet and tart. They call it Indo-Chinese flavor. So K3, Cassie, Kryptonite comes from similar flavor profile mangoes with zinc as its parent. Dot looks like a little bigger than Zill, and K3 looks much bigger than Sweet Tart, which we will not be tasting today, but I have them side by side. So this is Sweet Tart, this is K3. Both K3 and Dot we got from Zill's nursery up in Boynton, and this Zill mango is from Steve from Hidden Acres Mango Farm here in Davie. So these are from different places. Ideally hard to compare, but as I said, don't take it seriously. We are just trying to find similarities, find differences in the taste of these mangoes. Starting with the Zill mango from Steve at Hidden Acres. Look, it is firm a little bit, it gives away. Looks like it's reddish with some yellow blush. Looks similar to Hayden in appearance. So I will take a little bit of musky smell, but don't get any other smell other than that. I'll try to not eat the skin first, just because sometimes the skin has a strong taste which influences the whole taste. Certainly a strong classic flavor with some sweetness, but to me only difference with Hayden would be fiber. It doesn't have as much fiber as Hayden has. Otherwise a properly ripened Hayden would have similar sweetness and the classic taste as well. Now closer to the skin, a little bit bitter, but skin is really thick, so I assume that this can be okay. It might be okay if it falls on the ground as well, so it's very thick skin. I wouldn't go closer to the seed because it looks like it is quite ripe here already. Now let's try the Dot and compare the taste of the two. Really fruity smell comes out, and the color is also a little bit more orangish compared to the Zill mango. It does have a little tartness to the sweetness, a very good balance of sweetness and tartness. That's why people compared it with the taste similar to Carrie. I can see that now, a similarity, but it doesn't have that muskiness that Carrie sometimes has, or that strong spicy flavor. It's very mildly sweet, some tartness, and does have some floral taste to it as well. So I think it's I find it much superior in taste compared to Zill mango, and it's larger in size as well. Closer to the skin, sweetness is still there, and I don't see any jelly seeds anywhere. The mango is pretty firm, so I assume that this could actually go much further in ripening and would taste much sweeter than this. So I find Dot a very excellent tasting mango. Now let's compare it with K3. We showed earlier that there are some skin blemishes there, and I hope it's just skin. Also, strangely, there is a big green spot here, which I thought would change as I would put and ripe it indoors, but it didn't really change. Not much smell from outside. Yes, the skin changes were not deep, so it looks perfect, nice. Yeah, it does have that strong Indo-Chinese flavor that sweet tart has. It's different, completely different from Dot's flavor. They have different flavor profiles. I don't know how to explain it. The tartness is different from what Dot has. Probably it's more closer to that Indo-Chinese flavor that people talk about, but it doesn't have the sweetness. I think we would need it to ripen more properly, since you see that it's puckered. It didn't really ripen well, so I can't judge its flavor to its ideal, but I think let's try a little bit more. So if it doesn't ripen well, it can get this vegetable taste, like carrot taste as well, and this can come from improper ripening. It was just picked too immature, too hard and green. Let's see closer to the skin. It does have this tang taste to but I just wish it had more sweetness to it. If it develops the sweetness with proper ripening, maybe it will compete with sweet tart, but we will see. Unfortunately, we only got one K3 from Zill's. They were all sold out. People were selling them at higher prices, reselling them at higher prices, so we couldn't get hold of these mangoes. Hopefully in future we will get more of these. But today's tasting, Zill mango, subtle taste, classic sweet, no objection, no fiber. Dot mango, much superior complex taste compared to Zill, its parent. Can't explain. It does have some floral honey taste with sweetness and tartness, and unfortunately Kryptonite Kathy has the Indo-Chinese flavor, but because of improper ripening it developed this carrot vegetable taste. It just couldn't develop the brix. Next couple days we will be tasting a lot of different mangoes, so I think next one we will do a lemon zest, coconut cream, sweet tart and buttercream. So this will be really competition of the superior varieties, and we'll keep you updated. Please subscribe our channel so that you'll get more updates on what's coming in. Thank you very much.